The Andrew Peach Show.
BBC Radio Berkshire.
Let's talk a bit more now about homeschooling, because the sense we get is that we're not going to see all of our schools suddenly reopen after February half term. You'll know that we've been talking about the Make a Difference, Give a Laptop campaign for a couple of weeks now. This is to try and get any spare tech that you might have around at home, or spare tech there is knocking around in workplaces, to children, 1 in 10 of whom can't keep up with their schooling at the moment because they can't get online, they don't have the device or the broadband access to do it. Let's talk a bit more about this with Lindsay Pardlow from the organisation Business to Schools. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, good morning, Andrew.
Hi. I know a lot of people are coming together to try and make this happen, to try and get office equipment and technology to the children who need it at the moment. Tell me how you're involved.
So we've been working with the BBC on this Give a Laptop campaign, but Business to Schools was set up quite a long time before lockdown, and we've been asking companies to pass on the computers and laptops that they are upgrading or refurbishing, because businesses upgrade those things every 3 to 5 years, but school tech is on a 10-year replenishment, so anything that businesses can give us that we can pass to schools makes a huge difference. It's helping more children to get online, but it's helping schools to, for their lessons to work faster with better quality technology. So we have done so well with businesses through this appeal, who just didn't realise that the things they're recycling actually have a massive, benefit and use, not only to schools, but to all these children now that are working from home.
That's a frightening fact, isn't it? The stuff that businesses are just chucking in the skip is already better than the technology in our schools, let alone the young people who don't have any technology at all. Absolutely.
And I think it was discovering that really drove our passion to ask businesses, please, if you're upgrading and recycling things you don't want. And businesses have to data raise and recycle what they don't need in their office. But the fact that is making such a huge impact on schools, like we're changing lesson times and everything. So we had a school where we put computers into their ICT class, and those were running faster than the ones they had already. So we saved them 10 minutes on every lesson. Well, 10 minutes for a computer warming up over a year is 6 extra lessons. So when we're asking children to catch up now because of online learning and going back to school, how amazing that businesses hold this, this key to getting things, working a bit faster when we come out of lockdown.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Let's talk to Angela now. Angela has a party from Randall School in Bracknell. Hi, Angela.
Good morning.
Does this speak to you, the idea that, it's certainly in a place like Bracknell with all its corporate headquarters, that the technology they're throwing away is better than the technology you've got most of the time?
Well, what I can speak about is the fact that Lindsay really did help us in the first lockdown, and certainly the laptops that we received, which were repurposed from the National Grid, I think, Lindsay will correct me if I'm wrong, were fantastic, really well spec'd, and we were able to get them out to students who, in some cases, were having to share laptops with siblings or using their phones. And, I'm able to get teaching and get that learning really going in an engaging way. So, yes, it's a fantastic resource, and I think it's really important that businesses and individuals know that, this ability to help all our schools and Ranelagh specifically is there, and thank you for everything that you're doing.
It's potentially a lot of time wasted otherwise, isn't it? The best broadband in the world, goes wrong half the time anyway. Certainly when you're trying to, do 2 lots of homeschooling on it at the same time on, devices that are getting tired because they've had so much Wi-Fi put through them in a space of a week. All those things. But I'm sure people across the area will recognise as part of the story of homeschooling. It certainly is in our house.
Yes, well, in this house, actually, I've got 2 children who go to the school that I work at. And what I've noticed is, we've got 4 people on Teams meetings pretty well all day. But, we make it work. And the teachers have just been fantastic at upskilling and providing really, really good quality lessons. So, yeah, it's great to have that little bit of help just to make things even better than they are. And I'm sure there's a need in every school and in every household.
You're doing great work, Angela. Thank you very much indeed. If you want to find out more, bbc.co.uk/make a difference. If you've got kit at home or at work that maybe young people could make use of at the moment, bbc.co.uk/make a difference. More about the Give a Laptop campaign there. It's Wednesday, the 20th of January. It's the Andrew Peach Show.
On the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker,
Play BBC Radio Berkshire.
and on your radio.
The sound of Berkshire is
BBC Radio Berkshire.
If you'd like more information regarding the BBC Give a Laptop campaign, please visit www.business2schools.com or www.bbc.co.uk/McKay difference. Thank you.